We have a guest here. This is my dog, Mink. She's my little girl. She's my daughter that I never had. But Mink, you have to go now because I have to continue with the interview, okay? My name is Eric Montgomery. I am 54 years old, and I am a substance abuse counselor here in the city of Los Angeles. I work on Skid Row. It is one of the worst areas as far as substance abuse, homelessness, and mental health issues. I'm originally from Compton, California. Believe it or not, when people think of Compton, they think of ghetto and gang violence and all this kind of stuff. You would say I grew up upper middle class. I wasn't a true gang member, so to speak, but I did hang. I didn't really get into the street life part of my life until my father died when I was 17. It was really a troublesome time for me, but because I had those first 16 years under my belt of having a true family life, I was fortunate. I was lucky that I didn't go too far. I didn't get introduced to crack cocaine until my sister said, "Here, try this." The next thing I woke up, I had my pants down around my ankles, and I had about $300. And the first thing I remember after waking up and of course putting my pants up, like, let's get some more. When I first started, you had to buy the powder cocaine. You had to rock it up with baking soda, so I never learned how to do that. It was something to look forward to. It then progressed to where crack became accessible to all. You had that disparity in sentencing, where if you get caught with this rock cocaine, you get umpteen years in federal prison, but if you have powder, you're okay. My mother here was the first black female city manager in the United States, actually, for the city of Compton. Like I said, I could have been anything within the city of Compton. My world was so small. My world consisted for almost 20 years, almost a 5-mile square radius. That was my world. It was limited by crack. The company I work for now, I won't name them, but the contract I work under is under HIV prevention, meaning that I provide substance abuse treatment services as a means of preventing the spread of HIV, because we know when persons are under the influence, they're more apt to participate in at-risk sexual behaviors. Every person in my program has to be tested, both for HIV and hepatitis C and things like that. My brother died in the early 90s from HIV, and my brother recently passed last year, June 17th. He was HIV positive and began using methamphetamine, and went fairly quickly and not in a nice way. And then my sister, who was a diabetic like myself, was a triple amputee, was still using up until the day she died, and I was helping her to do so. Like I said, there's some things I'm not proud of, but I think with the work that I'm doing today, I'm kind of balancing my books with that. It took me 44 years to learn how to be a man. The thing that has kept me sober for the past 13 years is a fear of being homeless. If I start using drugs and alcohol again, I'll be homeless. That's not for the kid. People tend to gravitate towards me as somebody who's in a position of leadership. Mr. Dennis O'Sullivan. He encouraged me to stay, and he encouraged me to go to school to get my licensing in substance abuse counseling, because he saw something in me. And I really haven't looked back since, because I found that I liked it. Once again, it's that higher power, that force that is keeping me healthy.